That's Survivor, okay? This deserves got nothing to do with it. You're a disease-spreading terrorist.
Made it to week 6. Congratulations. Chris Liss, you had the Patriots. You almost fell off with a big chunk of the iceberg. First, talk us through that and your experience watching that game, and who are the most likely teams that you're going to pick?
Yeah, first off, I used to think, like, if I had the Bucs, say, last week, and I just cruised through, and someone had the Patriots or the Vikings, I'd be like, those lucky bastards. How do they get through? They don't deserve it. I deserve to win. I had the better team. The next week, I'd be out. The guy who barely got by would win the pool. And I just realized, it's like The Unforgiven, the last scene when Clint Eastwood points the gun at Gene Hackman, and Gene Hackman says, I don't deserve to die like this, and Clint Eastwood looks him in the eye and says, deserves got nothing to do with it, and pulls the trigger. That's Survivor, okay? This deserves got nothing to do with it. The Patriots are an amazing pick. I enjoyed the suffering. I enjoyed the stress. It's incredible that they let Davis Mills throw for 300 plus, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no turnovers. They were down 22-9, and yet somehow, and they fumbled the ball to the end zone, and they somehow still won the game. I mean, you either get through or you don't. Don't even sweat it. It doesn't matter. And in fact, adversity is good because it gives you the courage to play the pot odds. It gives you the stones not to sit there and think, I need to sail through. It's got to be ugly. The uglier, the better. Adversity builds character. Okay.
Now you're in, before you go into week 6, now you're in a $6 million top prize Survivor contest. If the unthinkable happens, or if the team of destiny does come through, what's the first purchase you would buy with your share of the money?
Well, I'm going to buy a private jet ticket because I got to pick it up in person in Vegas, right? They said they won't mail it to me, or I got to go in person. I'm in Portugal.
And why do you think that is? Why won't they electronically mail it to you?
I don't know why. I don't know why. It's some gaming, board thing in Vegas. I'm not really sure. Like, you can't bet remotely. You need a proxy to put the bets in. It's all very, you have to dot the I's and cross the T's there. So I got to actually fly in and get this thing. But I hate flying. I hated flying anyway with all the careful, it's an airplane. You got to obey all these rules. And then it was like, 9/11. You're a terrorist if you put your bag 5 feet away, or, you don't take your shoes off. It's like, you're a terrorist. You're a suspected terrorist just for being in the airport. And now with COVID, you're a disease spreading terrorist, and it's just too much. It's just such a police state. When you go to the airport, you basically lose every right that you have. Seems like you'd be cavity searched on command. I mean, it's really preposterous. What do you get?
Long gone are the days when you could smoke a cigarette on an airplane.
Oh yeah, smoke a cigar on the plane. It's classy, and everyone's dressed nicely, having a drink, a martini. It's worse than a Greyhound bus, and plus it's a police state because it's a police state. Okay, but this week is not good. There's other problems this week, and one of them is that my best pick is the Rams. And who do the Rams play, Alan?
The Rams are playing your team, the New York Giants.
It's very bad karma to go against your own team.
Right.
I mean, it's the Jets, so you have to go against your own team to eat incredibly. If I get knocked out by my own team, that's going to estrange me from my team. You see what I mean? Like, if they rally, I'm rooting against them. I'm rooting against the jersey. I'm rooting against the team. It's very bad. It's a bad spot. But I did the math. I did pick in beating the book. I picked the Rams to win 33-6 or 33-9. I mean, I think they're going to kill them. It is an overlooked game. It is an early body clock, west to east. I mean, there's some things, but the Rams are healthy. They've got everybody. The Giants have nobody. And even if the Rams and Giants were both healthy, the Rams would be favored. It's probably them first, then the Colts. I mean, we'll talk about with Dalton, the Colts hosting the Texans. I felt like the Colts turned the corner, but Davis Mills also turned the corner. So that's a bit risky. Those are both about 37%, by the way, at least per officefootballpools.com. And then number 3 is like the Chiefs, I'd probably take the Buccaneers over the Chiefs. Buccaneers are at Philly. The Chiefs are at football team, but those are about the same. And then I probably wouldn't touch anything else. I mean, I wouldn't take the Packers in Chicago.
You can see Chris Liss's Survivor article. It's on RotoWire.com right now. You can see it for free. Just go to RotoWire.com/try. You can get a free 10-day trial. And also, our fantasy basketball rankings are up for every format.